I do believe that my research is important because it is directly looking at policies that are being passed now. It is directly looking at what students see as literacy and the type of literacy or literacies that these students will need for their future.
And for me, it's to consider that science and math have historically been positioned as being only for the best and brightest, or the ones who are just the smartest amongst the bunch. And to reframe that whole perception of these disciplines and say, no, science and math are accessible to everybody.
When teachers feel better, they do better, and students do better. And what makes a good teacher is taking those skills, the both applied skills from their student teaching placement and the skills they've learned in the methods classes, and being able to say, I have a toolkit.
And I think the pivot for me has been maybe one of the ways that we actually sustain teachers is to also engage them in creative, playful activity so that you can come to this professional development and it's not going to be about making lesson plans for 8 hours. It's going to be about cultivating some kind of creative practice that I think sometimes teachers don't get a lot of chance to do.
So I wouldn't say that there's too much data. I would say that teachers are busy people, and as are in school administrators. And so a lot of the work is about helping school administrators and teachers really figure out what is their data story.
So I really want to empower them to take on this mission of sustainability and to really think about how to integrate it in a very organic way in the way school operate. So it's not only about teaching about the topic, but it's the way the schools behave as an organization.
But also as Teachers College, we want to think about how can we help inform other institutions to take this up, to talk about this in their institutions, and then sort of to train the next generation of educators with maybe a more sustainable perspective on the sustainability of AI.
So much of, I think, what's happening now, especially with, you think about the rise of technology and technological innovations, you think about what's happening now with AI and artificial intelligence, there are real questions as to whether or not we believe in the capabilities of people. And, you know, my research is directly pushing back against that.
The research that we're doing at CPRE especially, it's rigorous, it's scientific, it's robust, but it's applied. That it's not theoretical, it's not focused on theory, it's focused on trying to understand actual policies, practices, materials, and approaches that are hopefully going to improve K-12 schooling.